The first time I heard of Vaughn Ahrens was when Shout of the Storm was released. It blew up on YouTube and especially Facebook. It was shared a lot.
The first time I heard of Vaughn Ahrens was a couple of months ago, and actually by accident, because I was on the Hit Radio Namibia Facebook page and Vaughn had sent us his video of his first song.
I knew Vaughn Ahrens from he was a little young thing dreaming about making it big in music. And we spoke for about, I think it was 12 hours on a bus on our way to Cape Town, where he just would not shut up about music and different type of artists and how he just loved music.
I heard of Vaughn Ahrens the first time. Actually, I saw him on Good Morning Namibia. It should have been last year or so. And he was being interviewed by a colleague of mine that usually work with together at Radio Tony. And then I was like, this guy is different. You know, like usually you've got people that come on TV and do stuff, but he brought a guitar to Good Morning Namibia, and the host was like, yo, can you do something for us? And I was like, okay, this guy's got something going on.
When he decided to say, but listen, I want to do music full time, I want to do it, I want to make it, it's like, yeah, dude, I think if someone would make it, it would be him. Because of the passion, because of the music, and just the talent behind it.
The first time I met Vaughn Ahrens was at an event, and he was playing with all these instruments, and I didn't think it would work at first, but once he got going, it was brilliant to see.
And the funny thing is, I first thought it was somebody from the USA, like a big artist who had sent us a video. And then basically I just had a listen and I was like blown away, especially his voice. His voice is amazing.
EP1 is a collection of songs that I wrote at the end of 2016 and the beginning of 2017. At the time, I was actually just sessioning. That was my main job, and I was playing banjo for some people, drums for others, and bass for others, and I was never really working on original material.
The first time I heard of Vaughn Ahrens was I was busy with the album that I recorded with John Rock Prophet, that everybody I think by now heard of, and Vaughn was contacted to do some session work on this album with a banjo.
I met Vota from Groove Studios, and I saw the quality of the work that they do here. I had to get my slice of the pie.
After the whole session, we started talking, and he also said that he would be interested to record at my studio, and the rest is history.
We're both on YouTube, so through that we discovered each other, and I saw his first video. And from there, I think we started chatting on Instagram and started working together. I helped him with his second video on his channel. I drove out to Swakop and recorded it there for him and did the edit.
Live performances and the ethic he goes behind is do it good as possible, as good as humanly possible. And to inspire other people to come and ask him questions, but what goes on? Why is this different? And if you work with him and if you see how he builds relationship with people. He doesn't rock up and diva out and tell people what to do. It's a thing of, listen, this is what we want to do. You're part of the team. You're part of the production. You're just as big a part as I am in this live performance. So let's make this great. Let's send a product out of there that people will remember for a very, very long time.
That dedication to working hard and doing something new and progressing in what he does is something that I would say he especially does, and I strive to do.
The first time I had the song in my head, I was like, my goodness, I just want to hear more of it and more of it. And then he brought out the second song, and the third song is my absolute favorite.
I play music myself and I play instruments. I compose music myself, but for the first time I heard somebody that was very intricate with his lyrics.
The guy is talented, great voice. I'm still waiting to see some versatility. So some range in terms of what type of music he produces.
What I'm expecting is that it just carries on like that. He should just really go on with what he's doing right now amazing.
with Vaughn, with amazing voice. I'm just waiting for him to just throw me off just a little bit so I can see a different side of Vaughn Ahrens.
This guy here, he could be the future.
From the EP, you can expect a lot of different influences.
I feel truly that the music that's been recorded is quite unique, and I don't think that there is music like that out in the market. So I think how the people are going to perceive the music and what they can expect is quite different from what they've heard before.
It ranges from like really folk rock, which is like the first track on the EP, which is called Mada, and it's really folk rocky, to really stripped down, which is the last track on the EP, which is called The Place of Calm. And then even some really poppy numbers like Smoke Rings.
And I can't wait for the journey to see their reaction to the music, because I love it.
From the 1st of December, the EP will be available on all online platforms, including iTunes, Deezer, SoundCloud, YouTube. But there will also be physical copies available.